mouth. In other words, they're blowing smoke. Smoke won't, hot air won't hurt you necessarily if you're back far enough. In other words, they lie to people. They mislead people. And they do it how? In a religious sense. And that deceives many, many people. Now, with a word.
Okay, guys, I want to share this with you real quick. I recommend Shepherd's Chapel because I grew up Presbyterian. I was baptized about 2.5 years old. I converted to Catholicism. And while my mom was really sick, my dad got really sick, and he went to sleep, and Jesus woke him up in 2010. My mom went to sleep, and Jesus woke her up in 2019. In the interim of my dad going to heaven and my mom going to heaven, I discovered Shepherd's Chapel hanging out with my mom. She watched a lot of TV, and we were really close, so I was with her all the time. And I don't really like TV, I never have, but I loved watching TV with my mom. Anyway, that's getting off the subject, sorry. I just wanted to tell you the reason I recommend them is our family went to church every week, and the kids Sunday school every week when I was little. And I've always been in the church, and I discovered Shepherd's Chapel one night, just flipping through channels going, man, what in the world can I find that's, decent to watch on this television? But and I saw this older man, and I was like, what is this old man talking about? So I started listening. I heard a couple sentences, a couple of verses. I was like, wow, this sounds legit. So I started watching them, and they are so good and so accurate. Like, I've always been kind of a night person. I was getting up at 5 in the morning to watch them before I found out they were online, which is miraculous in itself, and taking notes. But I want to share this comment on this video. This is actually a really good video too, Voice of the Lord, if you want to look it up and watch it. But this comment, a lot of people say this about Shepherd's Chapel. A month of Arnold Murray is worth a lifetime because churches teach nothing but one verse and fit it to whatever they can. Glad my mom in 1989 had all his cassettes, changed our lives. He was the best teacher of all time and still is. I thank God that we know the truth. So, Shepherd's Chapel is a church. They're on 24/7. You can find them on YouTube. I highly recommend them. It's Pastor Arnold Murray and his son Dennis Murray. Pastor Arnold Murray passed away, but his videos are still on YouTube, praise God. But if you want to know the Lord, you want to know the Lord's heart, you want to know everything you can about the Bible, this is who you want to study with. This is who you want to make your church. I even did a video on it. I asked Jesus, I said, Jesus, who do you prefer, the Presbyterian Church, the Catholic Church, or Shepherd's Chapel? And he chose Shepherd's Chapel. So I'm telling you, you don't have to go to church every Sunday. This is a church. It's a legitimate church. They have an actual building in Gravette, Arkansas. But if you want to know the Bible really well and learn the Lord's heart, that's where you need to be studying. Hold on, I'll take you over here. Hang on. I'll show you the live. It's right here.
Or you, and I will turn unto you.
It'll say, like, at the bottom how many are watching or whatever. But that's what it looks like right here. Right there, live. Shepherd's Chapel, official. So many watching, 466 watching. It'll change your life. It's a wonderful, wonderful church and Bible study. And at the end of every Bible study / church session, they read letters from actual viewers. Like when you and your friends are talking, you come up with all these questions. These are actually some of the questions that come up at the end of each study. So I just want to let you know, that's a great church. I'll probably never go anywhere else. God may lay it on my spirit to go into an actual brick and mortar church at some point. If he does, I'll go. But it is God approved and Jesus approved, and I highly recommend it. Have a blessed day.